Actually, I'm gonna restart my game because of that. Let me restart real quick. For the audio option. Hey, no, Copatho, what's up? How you doing? This is one of my favorites. Yeah, I'm doing alright.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere? Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important. This is Ferelden, isn't it? The King has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I would like that to happen, but I don't think it ever will. To be honest, I don't think they're ever gonna go back to the days where they made games like this. They're saying even the next Dragon Age, it's gonna be like a live service or something. You know, I don't know. I think those days are gone, to be honest.
A few mages, yes. They even brought those
The
creepy
new Jade
quiet
Empire would be
fellows,
really
the
cool.
Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it. Good luck to you then.
Man, so much stamina is taken up from this Indomitable. Holy cow. Alright, let's go this way.
Greetings. King Cailan is not in his tent right now? I suppose I do, but it wouldn't be prudent to discuss the King's business with you. I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did. As you wish.
I don't like the last couple games they've made. Anthem and Andromeda, so... I personally don't... I mean, I know a lot of people don't like them, but I don't like them, and makes me uninterested in anything they have planned. But at least we always have these games. I can always come back to these and play them.
You believe that?
I don't know what to believe.
I don't think they'll ever make games like this again.
We've won every battle, but there's more of them each
touch
time.
it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already.
You approach the tent of Tairn Logain. State your business. How can you not know of Logain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Logain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn. He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities. I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Tern's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tern speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Tern Loghain tells him. Without the Tern, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are. Don't be absurd. He can't give an audience to everyone who walks up here, you know? Oh, I didn't know. Hold on, I'll get him.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume. Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden? Marek respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Marek would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here. You look familiar. Have I seen you at the Landsmeet? The king told me of his promise. I'm certain he has every intention of following it through. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you? Here for the glory, huh? Fair enough. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort. He is Marek's son, and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
My favorite era of like BioWare is from the KOTOR, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, up until like the first Mass Effect. Basically, it's 3 games: KOTOR, Jedi Empire, Mass Effect. I like Mass Effect 2 and 3, but not as much as 1. I don't like how it turned more into like a shooter, or more of the RPG style game. I like this game too. No, it's a really good game. I like this game, but I didn't play this game until like recently, a couple of years ago. Not really a fan of their newer style of games that they make.
We stand here in
I
this
prefer
hour,
when like the
good
story and the
folk
dialogue is
alone,
more serious.
and we
Their
contemplate
recent
death
games
that
just
may
seems like
await. Death is no
it's all
fear,
like
my
everyone's
friend.
making jokes
Should it
constantly, and
find you, you will not have failed your king.
that's not even funny jokes. They seem a lot easier too. I just play them on autopilot. You don't have to think.
I shall do it.
Inquisition, you can just, even on Nightmare, it's so easy. You just control just your character and put your party on AI and just play the game like that. I think once they started making everything combo, like the priming and the detonating, once they changed it where like everything works together, the combat got boring for me.
In the name of Andraste,
It did in
I
Mass
bless
Effect
you
3
today.
also. Like
May
everything
you
just
find
combos.
favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Like you don't have to think about like what you're doing. Just just spam my abilities. Everything's blown up.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving. I expect nobody thought of it with all the battles and such. Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example. They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right? Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that, or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you. Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. So, it's not up to me to make sure he gets fed. Sure, you've got better things to do than speaking to prisoners, I hope.
I couldn't convince him.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away. Well, that's a shame. All I can think about is a single bread roll. Mmm. Soft, fresh bread.
Yeah, maybe I can find a... Oh, I said quest completed. But let's say maybe I can find some bread somewhere else. Oh.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll... So, it's not up to me to make sure... Sure, you've got better things...
Find some bread somewhere else. Check the quartermaster. Oh, there's Wynne.
Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some...
Welcome, young man. I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity. Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared? Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily, and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous. It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role. You do? I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance?
I suppose not.
Goodbye.
Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
Try to check my gear real quick.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain. Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. Oh, I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies? Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find them myself. Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand. Let me know what you'd like.
Definitely want a backpack. I don't have enough, so I gotta sell things. Let's see what I don't need. I guess I don't need this axe. Keep this dagger. Or do I need it? I need this bow. 16 gold, it's a lot. Sell my family sword. I don't think I'm gonna need this dagger, but I only get 61 silver for it. Not gonna buy any weapons, not gonna buy any armor. I'm gonna buy the backpack. Is there anything else I want? Probably not. Yeah, I guess that's it. His other
Hello
goods.
again. Is there something you need? Make her be with... Hello again. Is there something you need? So long as you keep it quiet.
But these are his other goods. Oh, so here's all the good stuff. Got a battle axe. Tier 2. Does the same damage as my greatsword. It has a higher crit chance. Or armor pen. Like 2% more crit chance. Big deal. Yeah, whatever.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage. Less being yelled at for me, then. Though the day is still young. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. From Highever. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
Yeah, it's okay, Alistair. That's alright, no offense taken.
Good. You didn't exactly catch me at my finest with the mage there. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Nice to meet you, my name is Gout.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
I have not.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. With the mage, the Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar. Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech. Daveth and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them? Keep an eye out, maybe we'll see one of them. You do? Huh, that's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Alright, yeah, let's go talk to Duncan. Duncan MacLeod. Oh, this is one of the guys we party up with, David.
Well,
I think,
you're not
right?
what I thought you'd be.
Yeah.
Me? I was hoping for a comely lass with golden hair and terrible eyesight. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit. That depends on what kind of life you've led. Me, I'm perfectly willing to accept that this joining is some kind of punishment. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds. Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see, like we have a choice. You sound just like the bloody knight. Well, more power to you. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
There's another guy, Jory. I don't know where he is. Yeah, this guy's, unfortunately, this guy's gonna go hungry, the prisoner. Couldn't find any bread.
Maker above, feel the truth of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now beg you.
David. Oh, there's my doggy, Roman Reigns, the big dog.
Watch over the
Alright, let's talk to Duncan.
and guide him as he faces
Where's Jory? I don't know where he is.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. The scrolls contain treaties promising support, treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
All right. One thing I want to do, I want to give them all a bow. Yeah, I got one. He's got one. Okay, they all got one, good.
It is begun.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Shall be done. Watch out! Don't give them the advantage!
As you wish.
Shall be done.
He's getting mauled. Bum bum bum.
Let's make this quick! Let's grab some cover! Let us end this! To the death!
Off I go.
Bum bum bum. All these pelts. Bum bum bum. Oh God. A letter. Guess I should use this. I'll take that.
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward. but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back. That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Alright. What's I gonna do somewhere I forgot. Oh yeah, I was gonna give Alistair... I think I have the family sword, yeah. At least this does more damage. Unfortunately he can't carry this. 32 I sold everything. Should have kept it. Alright, let's continue on our adventure. Oh, we got a wildflower. Oh, there's some Darkspawn.
That flower, white with a red center. The Kennel Master at Ostagar was asking about those. It probably is. You want to be careful picking flowers around the wilds, mind you. They're as like to spit poison your face as not. The Kennel Master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting Darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Yeah, I forgot to get that quest. That's cool, like to remind you. Alright, so usually what I do is I just give everyone their ranged weapons. I attack from just focus fire one at a time.
All right. It shall be done.
Die!
I shall tell you. No quarter shall be given.
To the dead!
They got archers too. If I run up to them, then I just take so much damage.
Even
I shall.
more Darkspawn.
As you wish.
Right to the face!
For the fool!
I shall.
That's awesome. On it.
Right away. I shall.
Quickly, we must fight!
First.
It is begun.
There's some more over here.
All right,
I shall on it.
Come, let us end this.
it! We must be victorious!
On it.
It shall be done. It is begun.
Right then.
On it.
No quarter shall be given.
May our blade
Shall be done.
true!
Say your prayers.
Down! May our blade strike through! I shall.
On it. Take the river.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Dead yet?
Missed! I shall do it.
Just die already!
Right to the face.
Our skill has won the day. We must gain the advantage! It shall be done. I shall do it.
It's locked. Oh. Yeah, a mud idol. Rigby's field journal. Rigby's field journal. Nice. And an axe. You're my axe. Okay. Anything over here? I don't think so. Not even an elf root. Pum, pum, pum. Doo-doo-boo.
The dark.
Very well.
Right away.
Maker!
Say your prayers! Time for some fun! Dead yet?
Steel.
All right.
Do not falter!
As you say. It shall be done.
On it.
No quarter shall be given.
Right then.
It shall be done.
Any last words?
As you say. Very well.
Missed!
A bit more died.
All right. As you say. As you say.
Oh, I missed the sign. What? Thought I got it. Boop.
Over here.
Oh yeah, these are the ones I killed.
Very well. As you say.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Bloody monsters!
I guess here I can switch to my melee. Oh.
On it. Don't say I didn't warn you!
Kill this archer first.
As you wish.
Right. On it. Say your prayers!
Blast!
Don't say I didn't warn you! I think we've done.
Some more of these guys. Oh, they're fighting wolves. Huh.
On it.
What? What kind of rogue is this guy?
On it. Quickly, we must fight! Dead yet? On it. On it. On it. Wish.
Very well.
We fight!
Let's go! Watch out! Hey, watch it!
Shall be done.
That went well.
On it. On it.
This guy can't open shit. Worst rogue. Alright, I got a new quest. What's this? Help the hungry. Okay, I don't know how to do that. Found the last one testament of someone named Brigby. Oh yeah. A letter to Jogby. Codex. No, Alistair isn't giving us much warning. He's supposed to know when they're attacking.
Right away.
Let's have at it!
It has begun.
Careful! It's a fine thing we've done.
On it. On it.
Very well.
Looky here.
As you
Do
said.
not falter!
Very well. I shall do it.
Don't say I didn't warn you!
I've won the day.
Work well together.
Very well.
We must be victorious!
As you say.
On
It has
it.
begun. More of the things ahead.
As you wish.
Very well.
All right.
No quarter shall be given. Now we do battle.
We must be victorious!
As you say. Shall we give up? Best be wary. Let's have at it!
Right to the...
Off I go. As you say.
On it.
We must fight. Let us do it.
Any last
Begun. I shall do it. Very well. It is begun.
All right.
Oh shit.
Very well.
Quickly, we must fight!
I don't know what's gonna happen. Do I have any poisons? I have venom.
Yes.
boss. I got chainmail. To chainmail.
It has begun.
Chanter's footing. Restriction mage 6 defense. Oh. Shit. Let's go south first. Yeah, I think it's supposed to go in here. I thought there was like a little corner. Not. Yeah, I think there's something over here.
The dark spawners. Shall be done.
So now just go north.
All right.
On it.
Off I go.
More of the fiends ahead.
We must be victorious!
Time for some fun! I will not fail. No!
Nicely done!
Very well.
On it.
Very well. I shall do as you wish. The dark spawn have sensed us.
On it.
May our blade strike true!
Don't be a fool!
Very right away.
It is begun.
On it.
Quickly, we must fight!
Right then.
Get off! Careful! Very well.
I think I'm missing something. Or not. Got the cover of the treaty. Flower. Oh. Good.
It is begun.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder? "'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?"
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, handsome lad. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized. Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. 'Twas my mother, in fact. Yes, my mother. Did you assume I spawned from a log?
A thieving, weird-talking log, perhaps?
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads. If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
She prefers her privacy, but I imagine she will be curious enough why you were here. Come, see for yourself. Have I been dishonest? Some call us witches, yes, but purely out of superstition.
You know what the Circle of Magi is, don't you? The Circle requires an accounting of all mages. That is the law of the land and the Chantry.
If you wish to tell your chantry about me, go ahead. I have nothing to fear from priests. Why not? I do not meet many people here. Are you all so mistrustful?
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Daveth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do? A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize. Do I? Perhaps I am simply an old woman with a penchant for moldy parchments. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Hey, Joey K, what's up? It was pretty quiet. I was about to log off. But I'll keep playing. Let's see. Oh, let me turn this in. 4-pack or summer stamp. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Rod's gonna be in Boston. I live near Boston. It's gonna be in Boston like next Monday or the Monday after. I don't know. I don't know if I'll go. The advertisers like the Shield's final reunion. I need my dog Roman Reigns. Where is he? Let's see the big dog. It's his yard.
Greetings. Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers? I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it. Thank you for your assistance, then. Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds as I'd feared.
Okay, that's done. Any other quests? No. Hey, there's the Quartermaster. Last chance to buy stuff.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
I don't.
May her be with you in the coming battle, friend.
Might as well. There's a chest somewhere here. Oh yeah, this chest. Doubt he can open it.
On it.
I don't know where the key is. They're gonna equip their weapons. They're gonna die. Spoiler. They just vendor their weapons. Armor. I don't care about.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and gentlefolk, we stand here.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful? Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Okay.
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later. As could any Darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight. Don't we? The Grey Wardens have saved the world from Darkspawn before. I'd say they know better than anyone what it takes. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
Maybe
you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the
Hey,
joining.
Scepter, what's up?
The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, sure. There's a chance you survive.
From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
It's funny in the expansion Awakening, Oghren, when he drinks it, like he burps. He drinks it like it's nothing. It's so funny.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
I think I'm ready.
The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
What's up? Okay, I need 12 cunning for something. I don't remember. What did I need cunning for? I think it was for like survival rank 2. I think skeletons count as constructs, so this is good against skeletons. Rich strike's good. Is it passive? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll take that. Although I think I want is this? I want this precise striking. Increase attack speed. Increase attack speed for bonus to attack, as well as increased chance to score crits. Like, you attack so much slower. I don't know.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Cailan. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the young lord from Highever I met earlier. I understand congratulations are in order. Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Cailan. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Galen. A glorious moment for us all.
It plays like ominous music.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Teyrn Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right? Yes, so am I.
You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
Yeah, if the Archdemon shows up, we're fucked.
Stay with the Teyrn's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word. The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Alright, let me level up. I was gonna stop here, but if you guys are gonna hang out for a bit, I'll do this tower part. I'll play for another, I think it's gonna be like half an hour. This is gonna last. It was a little quiet earlier, but I think some people are kind of popping in now. I don't mind hanging out a little longer. Let's see, cleanse. What do I want? I have 1 point. I know I need some dexterity. My call. Yeah, people are here, like, you know, hanging out. I'm cool with that. Just like, yeah. Maybe CB Nut Tree, what's up? yeah, I'll stick around for a bit longer. I'm not tired or anything. I don't mind. Let's see, shield defense. Yeah, I like this game a lot. Yeah. Overpower. What do I want? Strength. I'm doing okay. Yeah, not bad. I went to the gym. Dude, like I've for like a year I've been going to the gym doing strength training. That's pretty much what I've been up to for the last year. And then I went to the gym tonight, and then when I came back, I had a little dinner, and then I just turned on the stream for a bit. I'm gonna play like a couple hours, you know, before I went to bed. Alright, so let me see what I want here. So, a point. This is gonna be 25 strength, 20 dexterity. I mean, I don't do anything impressive. Like I've squatted 425 2 months ago, and then today I benched like 250 for 5 reps. I've done like 275 for 1, but yeah, I don't know. It's nothing like amazing. I think for like 1 year of training, I think it's decent. Take that, I guess. Your power's been up for 9 hours? Oh, damn. Alright, let's go... Yeah, let's do this, this section. Get a mage. You haven't played Anthem, have you guys been playing Anthem? I did the story. You've played it? Yeah, I did the story. Did you like it? I didn't like it. My character was invisible for 2 cutscenes. Yeah, me neither. I don't like it as a whole either.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
It feels like Andromeda, where I'm sure they had a lot of like big stuff planned for it, and they wasted like 4 years of like trial and error. They scrapped a bunch of stuff, and pretty much what we got is like 1 year's worth of work. Like, oh shit, this game's coming out in a year. We gotta like do something. All the stuff we've been wasting our time on isn't gonna work. Seth was being sarcastic.
Hounds!
Hounds! Bom, bom, bom. Look how epic this is.
For Ferelden!
Let's cross the bridge and get to the
Get to the what?
There!
Oh, the guy got wrecked. Bum, bum, bum. What we're saying in all games. Man, I wish I was a Capcom fan. I hear nothing but good things about RE2 and that Devil May Cry game. They look really cool too. Kinda jealous.
They're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you?
I'm jealous of
the
Capcom
tower.
fans.
It's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Alright, we got a mage now. Oh, this guy has fire weapons. Turn that on. So he has Flame Blast, Arcane Bolt, Lightning. Oh shit, I just lost Lightning. No, I lost something else. I lost Paralyze? No, what did I lose? What? Was it this? Weakness? Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, making potions. Making Barry Crunch. I don't have any flasks. there anything over here? Some death root. Bom, bom, bom. I'm waiting. Yeah, I played Anthem during I had like the Origin premiere, like $15, and I played like the Legion of Dawn edition. I played through the story, then I just dropped it. Game just had a lot of problems, and the content was a big problem. So I'm gonna wait till at least a couple months till the raid's out, maybe another dungeon or two, until the end game is like more fun. And I know it'll be cheaper in a few months too, so I'm gonna hold it off on it. Hopefully people are still playing it by then. I'm kind of worried people aren't even playing it in a couple months.
On it.
I guess I should take precise striking. This game's amazing. It's a very good game.
It has begun.
Damn you!
Paralyze one of these guys. This. Just got back. Oh, you still play it? No, I was just saying how I'm waiting a couple months on it. And I was just worried, like, maybe in a couple months if people are even playing it.
Very well.
At least until like the end game's better, you know. Three dungeons doesn't seem like a lot of stuff to do.
Take that! Die!
Yeah, we make fun of the people who like defend the game still, even with all the problems, saying like, "Oh, you're just being negative." But we point out like the objective things that are wrong with it. I don't know. It's weird. People think you're. It's like, oh, it's cool to hate on Bioware, but like you point out all the problems it has, and I don't know. People still like say it's an awesome game. If you like a game that has flaws, it's understandable. But when you deny the problems it has, then I worry. I wonder about like your mental capacity. I mean, I can say I like Dragon Age 2, even though I know everything that's wrong with it. I don't tell people, no, you're wrong. The game's amazing, best game ever made. You're just hating on it because it's cool. You like being negative and bashing stuff. It just seems people who are defending Anthem, that's their like defense for it. I don't understand it. It's perfectly okay to like it and have fun with it. I don't know how you ignore what's wrong with it. It just invalidate people's opinion. You didn't understand the criticism? Oh, I thought it was, I mean, I like it, but I think it's a huge step down of Dragon Age Origins. Dragon Age Origins is just so deep. You can replay it so many times. It's like a choose your own adventure game. With all the different origins. You know, DA2, it's scaled back a lot. It feels like a smaller, it's a sequel to a big game. It just felt a lot smaller. The reused maps over and over again, stuff like that. Yeah, I like it too. I like the A2, for sure. Yeah. I think for the time they spent on it, I think it was well done. It was like a year and a half they spent on it. I think it's a lot of fun to play. I didn't play it. I guess I didn't play it when it came out. I think if you're a big fan of this game and then like, oh shit, sequel's coming out, it's gonna be bigger and better. Everything about Dragon Age Origins, they're gonna improve it. And then it comes out, and then they just, I guess it's like a shock how scaled back it was from the original. I played it for the first time just a couple of years ago.
Watch out! As you wish.
Switch. You liked it? But your word like that? Oh man, I liked it too. Yeah, I liked it. I like the music. I like it a lot because on Nightmare it was very challenging. I really like games where you have to use your brain and think when you're doing the combat. And DA2 on Nightmare is really punishing. One mistake and it's like a wipe. If you lose one character, it's like over. And I like how the combos work. Yeah, you're encouraged to have a diverse group, like rogue, warrior, mage. Have a balanced group because a lot of the combos, a lot of abilities combo with other classes, like rogue and warrior abilities combo. So when you're making your comp for your party, you know, you gotta think about what skills you give them. So there's synergy between the party members, and I really like that. And then when you have a group of enemies, you have different types, you prioritize the targets, the kill targets. You really have to use your brain and think about when you're doing the combat, and I like that a lot. And then in Inquisition, they kind of took that away, where everything just works, everything combos. They took all the thought out of it.
Quickly, we must fight!
Inquisition felt like 60% of it was filler. Just boring MMO style quests. The main campaign was like, what, like 6 missions? And you just have so much like busy work and filler. Pad the length of the game.
As you say.
And a lot of stuff doesn't work. The game's way too easy, and then if you play with the trials, the game breaks. Sometimes the pathing is weird on the AI for your party. Yeah, I didn't like Inquisition. I liked parts of it, but overall I didn't like the game. Okay, later, Scepter. Oh, this isn't good. What is it? This guy's gonna be a problem.
Let's go!
Alice. Oh, this guy's left.
Let's have at it!
How long? You asking how long I've been live tonight?
Send me!
I've been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes tonight. The first hour was really quiet. Like the chat, no one even said anything in the chat for an hour. I was about to turn the stream off, but then people started showing up.
Begun.
I'm probably gonna finish this like tower section.
Come, let us end this.
Oh, how long you been following me? I don't know. Probably at least 3 years, 2-3 years. Back in the SWTOR days, right? That's been years. At least 3 years. I don't have a rogue. Before SWTOR? Well, I started with SWTOR. That's when I started streaming. So maybe it's 4 years. You went to SWTOR before me. I played the game since. Well, I played the game at launch, and then after 3 months, I took a break until Rise of the Hawk Cartel. Basically the patch that introduced Starfighter. When I got back into it. Yeah, I started streaming with SWTOR. I mean, I streamed SWTOR for like the first year and a half. I streamed. Started in 2014. And then I quit with Shadow Revan for a while. I took breaks here and there. So eventually just gave it up completely. You don't think of me as a SWTOR streamer? Well, what game did you like? Do you remember what I was streaming when you first saw my channel?
Here.
Yeah, dude, it's all I do for like a year and a half. I straight, it's what I streamed. And I quit with Shadow Revan. The game just feels like it has no future.
Off I go.
It's a gotcha!
As shall be done.
No, I started April 1st, 2014 is my first day I streamed. Holy shit, my 5-year anniversary is coming up in a couple weeks. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, April 1st was the first day I started.
Yes.
I think these guys are gonna follow me. I want to get out of this trap.
Very well.
I don't think this is gonna go away. You Gildetta SWTOR. Oh damn, really well. Cool.
Done. All right.
Damn you!
I kill this mage first.
Let's go!
Actually, I'm backing up. Bad things can happen if I stay here. Just let them kite. Follow me.
Right then.
It has begun. Don't give them the advantage! Very well.
if the dog gets injuries. Does. I don't have any injury kits. Oops. Can't open that.
Off I go. Begun.
Yeah, taunt. Bad.
On it.
Quickly, we must fight!
Why are all these locked? I don't have a rogue.
On it. As you wish.
All right. Take that! Take that! Don't give them the advantage! Our skill has won the day. Yes.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here. Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Teyrn Loghain will be waiting for the signal. Done.
I don't have a helmet for this guy. I do. Probably just give. Nah, yeah, you can have it. It's fine. gonna say I could probably give him the helmet I'm wearing.
As you will. No quarter shall be given. I think we work well together.
All right.
They're all locked. Really, why don't they give you a rogue? Like, I wish if you play as a warrior, you get Alistair. You get a mage, but they don't give you a rogue and stuff.
Very well.
On it.
All right.
On it.
Right. Shit. Oh, this thing does no damage. What the hell? I hit this guy 4 times.
I shall do it.
Ah, crap. Let's go this way.
Very well.
I gotta kill these guys first, so we get flanked.
It is begun.
Inside.
As you wish.
Also, carpet.
Very well.
Nice.
It shall be done. It is begun. Very well. Let's have at it! Right then. I shall do it.
I don't realize how fast this dog moves. Yeah, it's pretty good for kiting. That was a clutch level up. He almost died. Bum, bum, bum.
There's so many! We must fight! There's so many! I shall do it. Best be wary! As you say. This is it! Very well. As you will. Don't give them the advantage!
Oh, Paralyze is pretty good. Game is running kind of weird. It's like stuttery. Iron Ring. I don't know what's going on. It's weird.
It has begun.
Something's wrong with my game. Am I at the tower yet? I think this is the last section.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal.
Oh.
The king is depending on us.
Much more is left.
I shall do it. We must fight. Let us do it.
Ollie.
Now you fall. There's no glory in bloodshed. For the fools they. Very well. As you say. Maker!
More darkspawn.
Sense a theme?
Cut them down!
Let the dogs out.
Come, let us end this.
Back up here.
It shall be done.
So I'll line of sight them, because there's so many enemies.
Off I go.
There's so many! No quarter shall be given. Have you no concern for your own existence? As you say.
Kite them out here. Divide and conquer.
As you wish.
Bum, bum, bum. If you take them all on all at once, it's gonna be a lot harder. Separate them.
Let's make this quick! As you say. Don't be a fool! All right, let's go! shall be done. There. More pursuits ahead. Very well.
Take that!
Just die already! It is begun. It shall be done.
What kind of injury kit? Give this to the dog. He has an open wound. Penalty to nature resist? That does nothing. Harris. Give me 1 second. Clean out these rooms. Bum, bum, bum. My bag looking. Oh, I got plenty of space.
It is begun. The Darkspawn have sensed us.
Alistair's supposed to know when there's like Darkspawn, but he doesn't like warn me.
Very well.
Hey, there's some Darkspawn.
I shall do it.
Like in the wilds too, he never, like when they ambush you, he never says, "Hey, there's some Darkspawn, watch out." The Grey Warden's supposed to be able to sense them.
Now we do battle. Let's make this quick! For the fool's day!
Got blocked. Fire bolts, great. You got iron. 2 silver.
I shall do it.
And a health poultice. I'll take it. Bum, bum, bum. There we go, boss time. My God. This fucker, if he grabs you, you're pretty much like dead. So what I do is, wherever he's targeting, I just kite. Except for the mage. Come on, doggy attack.
Let's have at it!
Why do they stop attack? There you go. He's after my guy now.
Alright, that's it! Send me!
After Alistair?
Here.
He's coming after me.
Come, let us end this.
The beacon is over here. We've sure...
I shall do it.
Avar's Aegis. Chainmail, a soul rod bomb.
We missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Okay, oh, some barrels back here. Tribal necklace. Gift, who wants this? Necklace of sun-bleached teeth and bones. Maybe Shen wants that. Leveled up.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased. Back in the wilds, of course. I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and I have just bandaged your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue? Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well. The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke. Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal. He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish. I will stay and make something to eat.
Alright. Yeah, I'll save here. I'll call it a night. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm just gonna end it here for tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you liked the stream, and have a good night.